Hello and welcome to Adorama TV. My name is Marcin Lewandowski and this time I will talk about the flagship lens in Canon's lineup, the almighty Canon EF 70-200mm f2.8L IS II USM autofocus telephoto zoom lens. This lens is an update to its already magnificent predecessor, and even though the lens look very similar on the outside, where way and late remain more or less the same, you can spot few differences instantly. The focusing and zoom rings are wider for better operation, and the closest focusing distance is reduced by 20 centimeters to 1.2 meters across the entire zoom range. The lens hood also now has a handy lock button. All of the mechanisms and electronics are contained in a full metal jacket, which will give confidence to even the most demanding user. It looks like a precision engineering showcase and certainly feels like an equipment worthy of a professional. The lens bar is sealed against dust and moisture and is consistently used by pros in all weather conditions, all day long, without any hiccups. The body incorporates 4 switches to control some of the lens's features. The focus limiter can be changed so that the lens is not hunting for focus too close when trying to lock on distant objects. AF/MF switch allows the user to disable autofocus, but manual focus override is still available at all times. There are also 2 switches to operate the image stabilizer, which in its 4th iteration allows to shoot with up to 4 stops of advantage over non-stabilized lenses. The first one turns the stabilizer on and off, and most bottom switches between the stabilizer in mode 1 and mode 2. Mode 1 is stabilizing both the vertical and horizontal movements, while mode 2 is designed for panning and disables stabilizer on the opposite axis to the move. It's worth mentioning that IS detects tripod use, so it doesn't need to be turned off while mounted on one. The lens is built of 23 elements in 19 groups. 5 of these elements are UD, ultra-low dispersion elements, and 1 additional element has fluorite coating. From the widest 70mm to the longest 200mm, the lens is pin sharp even at f2.8 aperture, and I struggle to see any real difference in sharpness in the middle of the image while gradually closing the aperture. The fluorite element helps control chromatic aberrations, which are almost completely nullified. The lens also has image distortion under control, keeping it unobtrusive towards both ends. USM, the ultrasonic motor, helps in achieving an almost instantaneous lock on all photographed objects and does so in almost complete silence every time it's used. The autofocus system is naturally internal and no external elements are moving or turning during focusing or zooming in or out. A lens with this type of performance is geared towards professional and advanced amateurs, and it will provide continuous performance under any conditions for many years. This is a fantastic lens. It has most qualities a photographer needs. Its durable build quality, sharpness, incredibly efficient image stabilization, focusing speed and accuracy. Really, it's almost impossible to fault this lens for anything. Maybe except for weight, which for me really just makes the lens feel even more reliable and robust. This lens remains the flagship of Canon's EF lineup. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to Adorama TV channel for much more. There are many other reviews available. If you also want to improve your photography skills, have a look at the Adorama Learning Center for some really good tips and tutorials. This was Marcin Lewandowski for Adorama TV. I hope to see you all soon.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use adoramapix.com.